Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to learn how to reduce the block diagram. So this is the block diagram given. Okay. So in this, we can see G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, G7 and G8. And there are 5 summing points. Now, how to proceed? First thing, I am moving this branch ahead of this block. It depends upon you to whether you wanna opt this method or not. Fine. But I want to move this branch ahead of this block. So I'm moving the branch ahead. So what I have to do? So if you move the branch ahead, you have to divide with the gain. So it becomes you have to divide with the gain. What do you mean by dividing with the gain? You have to divide by 1 by G7. This is the new block you have to introduce. How you have to introduce and where you have to place it. We have to see. This is how you place it. I have moved this branch ahead of G7. So I have introduced the new block that is 1 by G7. Now, if you observe properly, even this is a negative feedback. So, if you are given with a negative feedback and you want to replace it with a single block, you have to replace it by the transfer function. What do you mean by the transfer function of the negative feedback? It is gain of the negative feedback by 1 plus feedback gain into the gain of the circle. Now this becomes G7 by 1 plus negative feedback gain is G6, G6 into G7. So this will become the transfer function. Now the next step, if you observe properly, these both G5 and 1 by G7 are in series. If two blocks are in series, their gain should be multiplied. So what do you mean by gain multiplication? You have to just simply multiply G5 into 1 by G7, which becomes G5 by G7. Now, when you replace all of these, how does the circuit look like? Circuit looks like this. This is the negative feedback which we have reduced into one single block, that is G7 by 1 plus G6, G7. And this is the series block which we have reduced into G5 by G7. Now if you observe properly, this G3 and G4 connected through a summing point are parallel. So if two gains or if two blocks are in parallel, their gains should be added. Gains should be added. So what will be the resulting gain? Resulting gain will be G3 plus G4. So this will be the new block introduced into our circuit. So this everything will be deleted and the introduced block will be like this. So this will be G3 plus G4 and this is the negative loop gain which we have already reduced. And this is G5 by G7. Now what is the next step? See, these both blocks are in series. Next, again the same rule, series, gains will be multiplied. So if you multiply the gains, the resultant gain will be G3 plus G4 whole multiplied by G7 by 1 plus G6 into G7. This is the new gain. So if you replace them, figure will be appeared like this. This is the new gain. G3 plus G4 into G7 by 1 plus G6 into G7. And this is G5 by G7. Now, what will be the next step? Now I want to move this branch ahead of this particular block. Same rule, bad. Bad refers to branch ahead, you have to divide with the gain. So I am moving this particular branch ahead. So if I move this particular branch ahead, what will it become? We have to divide with this gain. So division is nothing but 1 by G3 plus G4 into G7 by 1 plus G6 G7. I've just replaced this as 1 plus G6 G7 by G3 plus G4 into G7. Got it? Have replaced this. Now if you observe properly again, this is a positive feedback. Positive FB. FB is not Facebook, it is feedback. Positive feedback. And here, these both are in series. So same thing applies again. What is transfer function of the positive feedback? The question arises here. What is the transfer function? Transfer function is gain. That is G3 plus G4 into G7 by 1 plus G6 G7 whole divided by 1 minus. Because it is a positive feedback, you have to subtract in the denominator. If it is a negative feedback, you have to add in the denominator. So it is positive, so I am subtracting minus feedback gain. What is feedback gain? It is G8. So I am just multiplying it. G8, G7 into G3 plus G4, 1 by G6, G7. Now if you calculate this and reduce, the figure looks like this. This is the feedback gain. I'll write it properly. It is G3 plus G4 into G7 whole divided by 1 plus G6 G7 minus G8 G7 G3 minus G8 G7 G4. Okay, this will be the feedback gain. Now they are series, so if they are in series, you have to directly multiply the gain. The same thing has happened. You have multiplied with G2, so this has become G2 into 1 plus G6 G7 by G3 plus G4 into G7. Got it? Now if you observe properly again, these both are in series now. And these both are in parallel. So, if they are in series, direct multiplication. Now, what will be the resultant gain here? It will be G1, G7 multiplied by G3 plus G4 by 1 plus G6, G7 minus G8, G7, G3 minus G8, G7, G4. Right? This will be the gain. And these are parallel. So, parallel, if they are parallel, gain should be added. So, G2 into 1 plus G6, G7 by G3 plus G4 into G7 plus G5 by G7. Now take LCM. You will be getting G2 into 1 plus G6 G7 plus G5 into G3 plus G4 by G3 plus G4 into G7. The final reduced figure will be this figure. Now, how to find the transfer function of completely reduced feedback? Now, if you observe properly, this is the negative feedback. negative feedback, then you'll be getting gain, that is G3 plus G4 into G7 G1 by 1 plus G6 G7 minus G8 G7 G3 minus G8 G7 G4. Whole divided by, as it is a negative feedback, you have to add. So 1 plus, this is the feedback gain, that is G2 into 1 plus G6 G7 plus G5 into G3 plus G4 by G3 plus G4 into G7, whole multiplied by the gain, that is G3 plus G4 into G7 into G1 by 1 plus G6 G7 minus G8 G7 G3 minus G8 G7 G4. Now, after the cancelling process and after reduction of this particular equation, we will be getting the final answer, that is G3 plus G4 into G7 G1 by 1 plus G6 G7 plus G1 G2 plus G1 G2 G6 G7 plus G1 G3 G5 plus G1 G4 G5 minus G3 G8 G7 minus G8 G7 G4, and this is the final answer. Thank you.